Now that we've told you where to look for BMPs, let's examine exactly what they are.
Best management practices are simple, alternative methods of accomplishing ordinary tasks that otherwise can impact the health of the lake. By following these methods, we can ensure the value and vitality of the water and the lake shore.
If you're like most homeowners, you pride yourself on a lush, manicured lawn and landscape. Near the lake, it can cause more harm than good. Fertilizer can wash into the lake and promote algae growth. This will cause the water to turn cloudy and green. It would be best not to use any fertilizer at all, but if you do, try to select a non-phosphorus brand. Phosphorus causes algae growth and will turn that crystal clear water green and murky. If you do intend to use fertilizer, even the non-phosphorus kind, incorporate buffer zones between you and the lake. Buffer zones are the areas where the natural vegetation is kept intact. The natural vegetation around a lake, the roots and tendrils, are engineered to hold dirt and other contaminants, providing clear water and a stable shoreline. By clearing that vegetation, you weaken that defense and over time lose parts of your property to the lake. Vegetation also slows down stormwater runoff, absorbing the excess rain. This minimizes erosion and keeps the lake from rising above the break line during long, heavy rainstorms. Most importantly, the vegetation around the lake is critical for the local habitat. Fish and other wildlife rely on a stable shoreline for healthy living. By incorporating a buffer zone or lakescaping into your property, you can make sure this delicate ecosystem survives and thrives. For more information about buffer zones, consult the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources website and click on the Shoreline Management section.
When pulling your boat or trailer from the lake, take a few minutes to remove the milfoil and other vegetation sticking to the underside. This will keep native plants in their native habitats and give them the best chance to grow. Many lake properties are equipped with septic systems for handling household waste. Make sure you know the age and design of your system. If it is an older system, you may need updates or repairs.
A faulty septic system can be disastrous for your property and the lake. Leaching chemicals and waste can violently disrupt the wildlife in the lake and on the lakeshore. Even if your septic system is new and leak-proof, you should take care about what you put down the drain. Avoid dumping solvents, paints, pesticides, and other household chemicals down that drain. It's a second safeguard against leaking dangerous chemicals into the ground. Instead, locate the nearest household hazardous waste drop-off center. They'll have a list of these at the Lake Association office. Also, try to limit your use of antibacterial products. These can cause harm to the plant life on your property. Most importantly, create a regular pumping and inspection schedule for your septic system. This is the absolute best way to ensure that your waste byproducts will not interfere with the wildlife.
And these were just a few BMPs that will help us all work together to preserve these wonderful lakes here in Polk County. As stewards for the environment, we can make sure these shores and waters are here to enjoy for years to come, and in the process, stabilize the financial investments we've made in our homes. Taking care of the land and water, well, it just makes good sense. And if you forget anything we've talked about today, you can get a refresher at these websites.
And here's a better idea. Get involved with your lake association. After all, they're your neighbors and your partners in lake preservation.
I'm pleased you joined us here today to talk about caring for the lakes here in Polk County. They'll be here long after we're gone, and it's our responsibility to make sure that they're healthy and clean for our children and their children. We all benefit from clean lakes in Polk County.